25 years, we've done a lot. I mean, in the earlier days, we were trying to be like the bad boys of chamber music and, dancing around the stage and long hair and colored tennis shoes and kicking over music stands. Some of that kind of stuff, where it was more trying to be more of an event that you would, a spectacle, so almost. But as time went on, more of the grounding of wanting to continue the tradition of the string quartet manifest. And for me personally, it's always been the most important part, to continue the development of the form, to make sure that the string quartet form stays around in our culture, and instead of being a museum piece playing music of classical composers only. And so that gives us a chance to collaborate with great musicians such as Mike Marshall and Cyrus Chestnut. I guess I'm getting into the present with those names, but that's been a long tradition for us to work with other musicians of like-mindedness who want to explore both sides of the equation, so to speak. When you're taking the angle of fusing styles, which I like to think of as synthesis or music synthesis, or another word you hear a lot is stylistic integration. Those are big words, but they're trying to point you towards going deeper than just a collage where you're throwing elements together without some thought into how there's an underlying connection that we share. All these musical styles we listen to, they can seem quite different, especially if you go to like India or Asia or Africa. But underneath, we're all humans and we're all experiencing sound in some very basic ways. And so in this day and age where you can hear so much and you're exposed to so much, you can get overwhelmed with all the superficial differences. So when you're integrating, what you're looking for, which is what we're about, you're looking to find a personal sense of your understanding of the styles you want to draw from to tell your story. It's going to be a bit of a party in the sense that we're playing with musicians we love to play with, who are very spontaneous and creative. So things are always changing with musicians like that. The great thing about Turtle Island is that we can actually we can turn on a dime. We can you can put a piece of paper with just some chords and a melody, and we can create a whole piece right on the spot from that. So we don't have to have repertoire that's all through composed, that's been lined up for a year before, and then that you can only play that. So it's going to be a combination of music that we've already worked together on separately and reworked for the quartet, as well as some newer material that's going to be partly generated really on the spot.